Hey guys, it's Dan here with the corporatebeats.com. Just showing you this article that I put up on my site. It's about one of my favorite beats. I'm just going to do a little beat showcase every couple of weeks on some of the beats that I've produced and put on my website. The first beat in the beat showcase is this trap instrumental download. Money Never Sleeps. It's off the Greed Is Good mixtape, instrumental mixtape that I made, and I'm just going to go through some of my favorite beats and how I made them, what I used and stuff like that. So obviously you can see right before you that if you want to get the demo download of this beat, you can tweet like and G+ us and you will get the download link for Money Never Sleeps. If you want to purchase this beat, the lease is included in the classic beat pack on my website, where you can get all my beats for $19.95, or you can get the premium downloads for $49.95. This beat is one of my favorites. I really like this. It was the idea came from the Greed Is Good instrumental mixtape, and I just had that kind of idea in the back of my head that I wanted to make a corporate thief kind of type theme for my mixtape, and the name of the corporate thief actually came around from watching a Michael Moore documentary where he showed his distaste for greedy bankers and money-driven Wall Street guys. But I just thought it was a cool name, and I really wanted to find a producer name that really no one else was going to have online. There's a lot of producer names online and beat sites, and they're kind of very similar to one another, so I really wanted to be completely distinct and no one else have my kind of name. So that's how I came up with the Corporate Thief, and I really wanted a theme for a mixtape and create beats around that mixtape. And I was really fascinated by films like Wall Street and The Boiler Room and Glengarry Glen Ross. They're all great films, all about Wall Street and that kind of corporate kind of thing. And I just thought that the name for the concept for the mixtape, Greed Is Good, from the Wall Street movie where Gordon Gekko actually says greed is good. It just had that kind of feel. It has that dark, seedy kind of sound, that really cool, dark kind of vibe, where it's like trap music, but it's still kind of really kind of dark hip hop kind of stuff. And I just really love that kind of beats, those kind of beats, and you can see them online now. I was inspired by beats like Ghost by Kid Ink. I think that was one of the beats that I kind of took inspiration for the whole mixtape. I really love those kind of beats, or Stay Schemin' by Drake, or Flexin' by Meek Mill, Yellow Diamonds by Rick Ross. These are all the kind of beats that I was interested and I was trying to make for that Greed Is Good mixtape. And Money Never Sleeps was going to be the first beat on that mixtape. I just knew how it was going to sound, and I'm just going to pause what I'm saying about the beat showcase in a minute. We're just going to take a quick listen of Money Never Sleeps.
Ladies and gentlemen, that greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
And that was Money Never Sleeps. As I said before, you can get the demo download on this page. Come to thecorporatebeats.com, check out the blog post that has to go with the beat showcase, and you will find a tweet like us or G+ us content locker. If you share our site with your followers or friends, you can get the demo download for free. But if you want to purchase the lease, it's in the classic beat pack on my site. Just click buy beats on the corporatebeats.com. Back into the beat showcase. For this particular trap instrumental, I used a BPM of 123, no particular sound. I think I started off in 130, but I think it was just a little bit too fast for that kind of dark, seedy kind of vibe I was looking for. For most of the drum sounds that I used for the beat came from the producer's choice, and I usually get most of my drum sounds from them. I think a lot of my library is from them, and others I built up just from being online for a long time, from networking with a lot of people over lots of different sites, such as My Flash Store, Rockbell, Crazy Pellas, and there's a bunch of other sites that I just joined and just traded kits with other people online. But if you're really looking for drum sounds, definitely check out the Producer's Choice. One of my favorite places to get drum kits for creating beats. And I have a review of their website on my site. Just click the More button on my website, and then click Hip Hop Drum Kits, and it will take you to that review of Producer's Choice. Back into the beat showcase. 70% of the synths that I used to create the sounds in this beat in Money Never Sleeps was created by using the Silent One VST. It's just my favorite VST. I use it all the time, and I'm just too used to it now to change to anything else. I can make whatever I want, and I can tweak, and I can use the presets and then layer them with other presets, or tweak them to my own way that I want them to sound. I also use the synthesizers within Logic. All my beats are created with Logic, and most of them, sometimes I use Pro Tools as well, just to mix and master them. But most of the time I use Logic. It's just quicker for me to make beats with, and I'm used to making beats on Logic. It's what I studied in college. I also studied Pro Tools in college, but it's mainly used for recording and mixing. I use Pro Tools for it, but creating beats, it's always done in Logic. What makes this beat so epic for me is the darkness and the creepiness, and where the drops of the kick drums and the 808s come in and out, and then the synth sounds come in and out as well. I love messing with the structure of songs, and even though like it's still like a 16 bar verse, there's like every 4 bars there's like little different things happening in each little bar, and it's just, that's what I love doing. Different transitions builds this kind of adrenaline rush in your body, and that's like something big is going to happen. You kind of feel this when you hear like songs by Kid Ink or Big Sean rapping on these type of beats. If you're listening to Big Sean's new mixtape, or not new mixtape, new album, it's just like very, very similar to what I have on this mixtape on Greed is Good. That kind of darkness, that kind of trap. It's kind of trap music, but it's still kind of a little bit different as well. It's still got like the 808s and the fast snares, the fast hi-hats, but it has that little bit element that is a little bit different as well. It's not your typical run-of-the-mill trap kind of type beat. It's the perfect type of beat that for to open with that mixtape, and it just sets the tone off for the whole Greed is Good mixtape, and it really inspired me to create the rest of the beats on that. And I love the quote that I used at the very start of the beat, where I use for greed is good for a lack of a better word. No, greed for a lack of a better word is good, and it really sets the scene for the whole instrumental mixtape. Since this was the first beat showcase with me, the Corporate Thief, highlights discussing my favorite productions and giving my listeners a view of how I make my beats, definitely check out the free demo download. I would do more of these beat showcases because it's another way of creating content and sharing, and not just asking people to just come and check out my beats, but it's another way of getting them to come to my website, where I have articles and other stuff about my music promotion ideas and stuff like that. Definitely check out the beat though, it's really cool. It's one of my favorite ones, and I will end this video with the start of that beat again, and definitely check out the demo download. And if you want to purchase the lease, it's in the classic beat pack on my website. Just go up to buy beats and click buy beats, and it will take you to the classic beat pack. This was Dan with the Corporate Thief Beats. You're listening to the first episode of the Beat Showcase with the trap instrumental download Money Never Sleeps, and check you out in the next video, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen,